Hello, hello, hello. Spring is here, and if you suffer from allergies, you might be trying to find some ways to deal with those allergies. And if you're like me, you don't really like taking medicine very much. So, natural spring allergy remedies might be right up your alley. If so, keep watching. I'm going to share with you three different tips, and if you stick around, I'm going to share with you how to get your hands on even more. So keep watching. And we're going to jump into this straight away. Guys, welcome. If you don't know who I am, I'm Amber Bennett. I help people look better, feel better, and live better. Hello, hello. I know it's getting late already tonight, guys. I went to put my kids to bed tonight and I fell asleep with them. So here I am, awake again with you guys a little bit later than normal though. And my phone's going off. Hold on. Let me mute the things around me so that we are not distracted, okay? Great. Okay, how are you guys doing? If you're brand new, if you've never watched one of my videos before, go ahead and drop the word new in the comments below. The first tip, a first natural spring allergy cure, if you're looking for one, is bee pollen. Now, I know that people have heard of eating local honey, right? I've seen that in a lot of different groups when people start talking about their allergies. And the reason that that works is because they contain trace amounts of the honey contains trace amounts of local pollen, and it kind of helps build up your body's own immune system to the local pollen. Well, bee pollen it's similar. You know, like honey, bee pollen contains those natural substances where the bees live, which is probably where you live, right? So it offers an alternative way to introduce the substances. Now, I didn't know that you could actually buy bee pollen and like eat it, okay? But apparently you can. You can buy bee pollen and you can, like sprinkle it on your, salads or fruit or whatever and eat that. And like honey, it really helps your body to build up those natural immunities. Hi, Jackie. Hi, April. Hey, Maria. How are you guys doing tonight? So that's one thing, one way to try building your natural immunity to the local pollen in your area, especially if you suffer from a lot of allergies. Now, of course, allergies are your body's natural response, believing they're major invaders in your body, and it's just trying to eliminate those from your body. And this year has been crazy for allergies all across the United States. I heard down in Florida, especially, that the pollen's been ridiculously high, and people who don't even normally suffer from allergies have been dealing with them. So it's kind of crazy. Number two is probiotics. In some cases, allergy symptoms are, a result of your body's immune system being completely imbalanced. And this can cause you to have more severe reaction to the foreign stimuli like pollen, dust, grass, the natural or the normal stimuli for allergens, right? And especially in spring, everybody's kind of opening their doors and their houses up and starting to clean up. And in the winter, when especially if you live in an area that has much colder temperatures, we turn on our heaters, and those heaters kick out so much dust, and you have that constant circulation of air in your house. So you get layers and layers of dust. And then when spring comes around and you start opening everything up and you kind of, shake out the covers and things, all that dust gets moved up into the air. I personally live across from a field. Like there's a row of houses, and then right behind the row of houses is this big field, and then there's a granary as well. So like all of the dust that gets kicked up when they're, turning the fields, or when they're filling the train cars from the granary and stuff, that all comes right into my house. And I can't stand how dirty my car gets. Like I'm constantly washing down the inside of my car because all of that gets in my car. So I make sure that I take probiotics every single day. I take a freeze-dried probiotic supplement because it will help my body naturally boost its immune system so that it can fight off all those evil invaders, right? So probiotics gives your body's natural immune system a boost by introducing those beneficial bacteria into your digestive tract. A good source of probiotics, of course, you can do supplements like I do, or you can also find them in fermented foods like kimchi. Um, Sauerkraut is another one. I never had sauerkraut until I think last year, like within the last 12 months is when I tried sauerkraut. I actually kind of like it. Kombucha is another great source of probiotics, and they both really make really good, yummy additions to your food or to your natural diet. So go ahead and try that. It might help. Now, another one, the third one that I'm going to share with you is nettle leaf. Nettle leaf is it's a plant, okay? Pardon me, and it can naturally help block your body's ability to produce a histamine. Now, histamines provide the allergy relief naturally. Um, the allergy medicines that we take are, of course, the histamine blockers. So while you may be able to find nettle leaf grown locally, we really think, it's easier to buy it as a supplement, but it's when you take it either way, if you buy it naturally local or buy it locally, if you have access to it locally, or you take it as a supplement, whatever way you do, you take that and it's going to help your body to naturally I can't talk. I'm sorry, yes. It can help naturally block your body's ability to produce histamine. And histamine is, what causes all of our the nasal drainage and the itchy, watery eyes, and all the the normal symptoms for allergies. Nettle leaf comes in capsules, or you can buy the whole leaf, and you can drink it as like a tea. Like if you get the whole leaf, whether you buy that locally or buy it as a locally grown plant or like in a Whole Foods. Here in my area, we have a store called Basics, and you could probably buy it there too. But really, you just stick it in a cup of hot water. You steep it like tea, and maybe you can mix it with like peppermint tea or something, and you can drink that down. And that's going to help your body with your natural immunity to allergies. Now, this is only 3 tips that I shared tonight. Let me go over them. Bee pollen. Okay, so you can get some of that local pollen and ingest that so your body naturally grows up that immunity to the allergens in your local area. Probiotics or nettle leaf. Now, there are 10 other, when I was doing some research on this, there were 10 other tips that I found. I didn't want to waste, I shouldn't say waste, I didn't want to take up all your time tonight. So I do still have those 10 other tips. If you'd like to get your hands on all 13 tips in written form, go to my profile, click send message, and send me the word allergy, and I'll send you over all 13 tips so that you have those in one area and you can really fight the allergies this spring without, in a natural way versus trying to take a whole bunch of medicines, or maybe in addition to taking all the medicines that you do, because like I said, it sounds like this year has been pretty horrendous for allergies all over the United States. So hopefully that helps you. You found some value in it. Feel free to share if you think of anybody who might want to hear this as well. And I'm going to get going. I hope you guys have a great night. Bye.